Hello everybody on YouTube and all the NHL lovers out there. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts for round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Check it out. First off, I would like to apologize for my last video. I did the round 1s, but sound editing or something like that, just gone like that. But, you know, it is what it is. But nevertheless, I had the Bruins winning in the first game. Check that one out. I had Carolina winning one. Check that out. And I didn't get Tampa Bay, so I get that's a loss on that one. I think I picked the Islanders on that one, so I think that's when the sound went off. So on that one, so and I didn't pick Winnipeg. I know that. So 2-2. So and I picked Colorado and Vegas on the western side. So like I did pretty fair amount in the first round though. So I apologize for that voice my sound went off during that video. So let's hope that doesn't happen again this time. So, anyways, that being said, you know, let's get on with my round 2 picks. Starting with let's go with the West one this time. So, with the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights. Well, for that being said, I think the key element for this one is going to be the goaltending in this one. So, don't get me wrong, you know. Yeah, Colorado and Vegas, they both have one of the best goaltendings, you know. Colorado is definitely the number 1 team this year, so they're expected to get very far in the playoffs. But, you know, I'm not too sure about right now. With Marc-Andre Fleury and the Vegas Golden Knights, that's even a President's Trophy winner can hard to swallow that. But nevertheless, though, I think in this one, this is going to be a battle of defense, I think. So, I believe the series is already 1-0 Colorado, but I think Vegas is going to really come back and squeeze it out. It's still early in that playoff run, so I think Vegas is still going to pull this one out, so I'm going to consider an upset in this one. I think Marc-Andre Fleury is going to be lights out continuing on, so I'm going to pick Vegas in over Colorado in 7 games. That being said, though, I picked Vegas to go be a Stanley Cup winner. I'm still sticking my guns on that. I hate to tell you about the Bruins fans, but, you know, I'm a Bruins fan at heart, but I don't know if they're going to go all the way. I think they'll make it really far. But I think how the semifinals go, I think it's going to go whoever is the 1 and the 4, I think, or in the 2 and the 3, I think, whoever comes out. But I think personally, I originally thought the Central and the East are going to battle it out for the Prince of Wales trophy, and the other trophy, hold on. The Clarence S. Kemba Bowl, I think how they're going to work those out, I think they're probably, the North and the West battle that one out, then the Central and the East battle the Prince of Wales. I think that's how it's going. So personally, hold on, sorry. But anyways, I think that's how it goes, but I don't really know, and the standing is a little weird, I know, but anyways, that being said, I think representing the West in the semifinals is probably going to be the Vegas Golden Knights in that one. So, let's go to the north side for a bit. So, Montreal and the Winnipeg Jets. And this series, I really think this is going to be a very close series. It's Battle of Canada. And it's going to be very interesting on that case scenario, but I think the key momentum is for Montreal's case. They've beaten the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another snake bit moment for Toronto. But at least for this time for the Maple Leafs, it wasn't the Bruins. But that being said, I think for this case scenario for Montreal, when they just came back from a 3-1 series lead, I think their role is going to present that. So I think they're going to go to the Western... I think they're going to go to the semifinals, and I think they're going to face against the Vegas Golden Knights on this one. So what I'm going to say is Montreal Canadiens is an upset over the Winnipeg Jets in this game. I think that's going to be a 6-game series on that one. Oh, I forgot, for the Vegas and Colorado, I think that's going to be a 7-game series. So I'm going to roll with that one. So Carolina and Tampa Bay. Well, Tampa Bay came out strong, you know, even though they're still injury prone right now. So sometimes it plays a role, sometimes it doesn't. So it all depends. But you know, But Tampa Bay, they've been doing pretty good, and they want to keep their success rolling like the Buccaneers they did from the playoffs, and they want to go back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. And with the Bucs this past season, with the Super Bowl bound, and won the Super Bowl in February, which with Brady and the Bucs did that. And Tampa and the Rays representing the World Series as the American League champs, they want to keep the City of Champions in Tampa Bay going as well. I think that they're going to probably do something with that. So anyways, I think for this one, I'm going to go with an upset as well in this one. But I think the way things are going right now, I think Tampa is going to win this one out. But Steven Stamkos, he played really well in that series. I think this is going to be a really good one. So I think if he plays well in this one too, I think Tampa Bay is going to win this one outright. So I'm going to say Tampa Bay over Carolina. And I'm going to say this in 6 games as well. And I think Tampa Bay is winning the series already. So I think they're going to continue in that run. But I think Carolina's going to get a couple games out of that. So, anyways, that being said, last not the least, the eastern side, my Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. I'll say this, that was a tough breaker last night for the Boston Bruins. They were down 3-1, came back strong, but just fell short. Another Tuukka-Rask bulging moment, so in the playoffs. But to say the least, I think the Bruins are still gonna be it's gonna be a tough series. I think in this one, I think the Bruins are gonna still win this one out. It's gonna be close, but it's not gonna be easy. I'll tell you that one much at the same time. So, anyways, that being said, I think for this case, for the Bruins and the Islanders, if Tuukka-Rask really wants to get the fans happy from the Bruins, he needs to step up to the plate. And it's now. Now with the full capacity in Boston, this is the time to do it. So, anyways, that being said alone, that will get to be the motivational thing that Tuukka-Rask needs. Don't get me wrong, Pasternak on the game 1 hat-trick. You know, everyone on our side is doing good. But for the Islanders case, they're going to give us a hard time. You know, they're got a defensive team as well, like my Bruins. But that being said, I think the Boston Bruins, I had to think this one. So I think the Bruins are going to win this one out in 7 games. Yes. So here's what I'm going to go with the division winners. Vegas for the West. Montreal for the North. Tampa Bay for the Central. And the Bruins for the East. So I think that's the way it's going to go. So I believe how this one goes for this side. I think for the North side, I think they're going to go for the Clarence Escambo Bowl. I think that's how it goes. And I think for the Central and the East, they're going to battle the Prince of Wales. I think that's how it's going to go. I think that's how it went. I'm not that 100% sure. I would have expected to be the opposite direction for the North and the Central. I think the Central would have going to face the West, and the North would face the East, because I think most of the teams out in the North are really on the East side, really, except for Calgary. So I think that's the only clunker on that one. But other than that, hey, what can you say on that one? So, anyways, one more time. Vegas for the West. Montreal for the North. Central for Tampa Bay. And the Bruins in the East. So, I think, like, for the Bruins case, they're battling for the semifinals. It's going to be the rematch of the 2011 one when they met for the Prince of Wales to go to the Stanley Cup Finals. I think that's going to be a really cool thing to see. I like to see that, you know. For my Bruins case, if you want to beat the champions, you got to beat the champions. So I think that's what's going to be the case on that one. All right, that's going to be my NHL playoffs prediction for the second round. Hope you enjoyed it. And one thing I need to say, I'm going to start doing NBA postseasons again when they get to the second seed. The second round, because I'm not going to lie, the reason I didn't do the NBA playoffs last year was so confusing. And this year in the first round was very confusing with the play-in thing. That was a little confusing as well. But I won't lie, Celtics aren't going to go anywhere. So, but I'll say this. that fan got banned from the Garden lot the other night. I wouldn't personally. I understand that Kyrie disrespected our mascot for the Celtics. Unlucky, but you don't really do that to throw a water bottle to a player anyway. I think it's a little crazy to do that. I would just let it go and just say, look, I'll just beat her on the court. Really, unfortunately, that wasn't the case, but still, I wouldn't have thrown anything at anybody personally. But it's kind of like, well, really, dude. You're gonna go that way? I'm like, that's kind of like how I feel about that. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna do some NBA playoff predictions coming up. So stay tuned for that. Till then, this is Andrew Warren signing off, saying rock out.